What am I doing? Don't know why I'm here. Ooh, call to arms. Let's grab that. Call to arms in Blinglands! Asian Mike, what's up? Come back to Turtle Well? Yeah, I saw the pops up there. I gotta finish my journey here, Mike. Remember, you always say I never make it to 60. Well, this tune's gonna get to 60. And Turtle Well, I mean, honestly, Turtle Well almost feels a little bit overwhelming to some degree because there's so much stuff. But maybe after I finish this one, then we'll start playing on Turtle Well again. Yeah, we get this one to 60, and this is a melee hunter, so I wanted to do some really weird shit with the Hardcore League guild, where hopefully I can do some, like survival melee hunter builds, like like off-tanking CC specialist, just for the hell of it. So I want to do at least a few dungeons like that way and see how it works out, and then, yeah, once I get to 60, I should have more time to maybe start up a, have time to actually, play some Turtle WoW. I don't know what I would play, to be honest. What are you playing on Turtle WoW, Mike? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? I felt bad that we did that duo, and then I kind of pulled out because I just felt like I was getting overwhelmed with too much stuff. It's been tough, man. I mean, I've got in the real world, and I have so much going on, and it's not always easy to get all the time together. But why is I'm seeing a quest here? Maybe it must be inside the building. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Turtle WoW I wanted to do though. I mean, like experience a lot of the new dungeons and different things. Just been working more. Currently leveling a warrior. Centaur rep and Deathless. Oh yeah, gotcha. So, are you doing hardcore or are you just doing a straight up regular warrior? Because you know me, if I play Turtle WoW, I'll definitely be doing hardcore, at least to 60. It's just more fun that way. I keep seeing this quest, but I don't think it's an obtainable quest. How do I... You do have a Paladin 20s? I guess this quest isn't a real thing here. The Herald Moonstalker. Let's see if we can find Herald Moonstalker, like where he is. Is it like the... Oh, okay, that's not here. It's like over. I don't know. Alright. There's not a tree giant in front of me. Herald Moonstar. It looked like the map was saying. Oh, this is the one that paths. Oh, there's the path. Oh, this character paths all over the place. Holy crap. I didn't notice the path before, but it goes all... Man, it goes everywhere. Alright, Mike. Let's see if we can track down this... can find Herald Moonstalker. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, but I definitely will. I think I'll probably get to Turtle WoW next. I think once we're done with this character, I think we'll do Turtle WoW because everybody keeps asking me, and the population's really good, and I think it'll be really fun. So, I think that's, it's tough to play Turtle WoW after playing this because I'm so used to this client. This client looks a lot better than Turtle WoW, and it's easier to use. But I've got the Turtle WoW client looking decent. Doesn't look great, but I've got it looking decent. This NPC is eluding me. Oops, I screwed up. That's a cool name. Jareth Wildwoods. Jareth Wildwoods. Okay, so we're on the NPC path here. I can't find this NPC. Leaf Runner, that's always a great name. Huntress Leaf Runner. Now seem to be on the path that this person seems to follow. Harold? Harold. I'm about ready to give up on this Herald Moonstalker. Maybe this is an outdated quest or something. There. Oh, right in front of me.
What greetings and salutations, hero. I have the latest news from both continents and points beyond for your consideration. Hear ye, all heroes are called upon to heed these words. A call to arms has been issued by the Kingdom of Stormwind. All able-bodied individuals are entreated to take up arms against the dark threat of the scourge in the northern lands of the eastern kingdoms. Rumors fly of new threats rising from the ruins of the Plague Lands. Heroes of the realm seek out Commander Ashlam Valorfist, who has set up his base camp in Chillwind Camp, north of the Alterac Mountains.
Call to arms. We haven't called to arms! And Rohan will answer. Rohan will answer.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history. See you around.
You have been called to arms. Gondor calls for aid. Rohan will answer.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Yeah, Turtle WoW. So we'll probably do some Turtle WoW after... Once this character gets to 60, we try to do some stuff at 60. If we can do stuff at 60, if the guild will allow a melee hunter to get into groups, I'm hoping they will. As long as they will, we'll do some stuff and with the melee hunter until the melee hunter goes down and dies, which, you know, we hope that doesn't happen. But if I do die at any point, we're going to jump over probably to Turtle WoW and experience all the new stuff. Turtle WoW is just popping off now at 6,000 people. That's a pretty good population, so... I just don't know what to play on Turtle WoW. Like, I don't know what class to play. We could do melee. I mean, I'm really enjoying the melee hunter. We could do melee hunter Turtle WoW, but the melee hunter Turtle WoW, in my opinion, is kind of broken. It costs way too much mana to go into Aspect of the Wolf. So, like, Aspect dancing is just will kill you because it'll basically you almost instantly. And you don't have any benefit of Aspect of the Wolf as far as dodge is considered, so it's just kind of...
Well, these great beasts know garbage. Paths that you can't find on foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the same time.
Let's check the population. And oh, it finally dropped a little bit. That's the first time it went down, was here. Look at that, total players 5,241. But this was, I mean, this was like a week ago, so it sounds like today it's jumped back up again. I'm sure my Turtle WoW client's probably out of date. So I have a 42 hardcore character on Turtle WoW. We have a 17 hardcore paladin, a 10 probably hardcore paladin, a 12 paladin that we should probably delete. The only reason I didn't is because she had the cosmetic, but this will probably get deleted. And then we got the mage we killed on purpose. Oh, they don't have the hunter? I thought they had the melee, the human hunter. Stop moving your head. I hate it when they do that. It's just I never had a night elf with black hair before. I've never had a night elf with black hair. It just looks really unusual, doesn't it? Black hair. Kind of cool, but kind of different. With the blue skin. Anyways. We'll see about, like, after this character, we do some stuff on this character at 60. We'll go ahead and we'll create something on Turtle WoW. I don't know what we're going to create, but we'll create something. Since the server's just going crazy over there. It's such a different client, you know, Turtle WoW. Oh no. No. I don't have my trinket. That's okay, we'll get another one. Oh, no, here it is. Bam. Argent Dawn allows the acquisition of Scourge Stones on their behalf. Argent Dawn. I don't know. I kind of feel like if I played Turtle WoW, I feel like I want to do a hunter again. I feel like I really am enjoying the hunter lately. If I do Turtle WoW, I'm kind of tempted to do a melee hunter on Turtle WoW. I'm very tempted to do melee hunter there, just to, because I had really struggled with the melee hunter on Turtle WoW because the fact that, you know, the one ability took too much mana. They really need to fix it. And I don't think they've adjusted it, which is a shame. See, look, 185 mana to turn it on, which is way too much. Hunter takes on aspects that will increase melee attack power 155 and disabling the use of range. See, the reason this sucks is that you don't get the benefit of Monkey. Think about it. If you're a melee hunter and all you have at your disposal is to hit people in the face with melee, you're going to be getting hit, right? Theoretically, unless your pet's tanking all the damage. But if you're a melee hunter, you kind of don't want your pet to take all the damage. Because what about Raptor Strike? I mean, you want to be able to use... It's really a bad implementation. Whoever created the melee hunter changes on Turtle WoW doesn't understand the hunter class. They really don't. They don't understand the hunter class.
Welcome to the front lines, adventurer. The Kingdom of Stormwind, with the aid of its allies, has sent me here to counter the growing threat of the Scourge. Here at Chillwind Point, we fight for our continued survival on a daily basis. If you've come here looking for a chance to prove yourself as a hero, then you'll find plenty of opportunities to do so. Especially as we push towards Andor Hall, whatever malign force that controls the Scourge there. Welcome to the Plague Lands, hero. This is one of the most dangerous frontiers in Azeroth, especially with the looming threat of the Scourge to our north and northeast. I am glad to hear that the clarion call of duty and service to the greater good did not fall on deaf ears with you. If you are ready to get your hands dirty, then there is plenty for willing and able heroes to do here on the edge of the Plaguelands. With Andor Hall's western and northern roads into the city well fortified, I'm looking to strike at it from the less defended eastern road. The Scourge relies on the buffer of undead that infests Sorrow Hill as a first line of defense. If we are to advance on Andor Hall, we will need to do it through Sorrow Hill. Your first assignment will be to clear the way through Sorrow Hill. Thin out the skeletons and ghouls that haunt the area. Report back to me when this is done. My dear brother Alexei, what a fool I was to spare his life. I looked into the face of the enemy, one of the undead.
Oh yeah, get it, boy. Oh, my pet has lightning shield. Hey Nick, what is classic hardcore? Classic hardcore is basically you only have one life. So if you die, you can't resurrect your character. You can't trade with other players, you can't use the auction house, you can't use the mail system. You have to level 1 to 60 without dying. And you can't, like I said, you can't use the auction house. You can do dungeons, but you can only do dungeons with other hardcore players, and you have to be within the designated level range of the dungeon. And you can do each dungeon only once. It's not an actual mode. But there is an add-on you install, right? The hardcore add-on. And the hardcore add-on, classic hardcore add-on here has all kinds of stuff in it. You have achievements that you select that you want to do, right? Like currently I'm doing the, let's see, where's Hunter? Currently I'm doing the close combat achievement, which is complete the hardcore challenge without at any point using a ranged weapon. Upon logging in, unequip your ranged weapon and quiver and never equip a new one. Throwing weapons are not allowed. So the rules, all professions allowed, no restrictions on talents. You can use gear that you can pick up off of mobs or that you craft. No auction house usage, no mailbox usage, no trading. No grouping in the open world is allowed. No battlegrounds are allowed. Buffs from other players are allowed, but you cannot ask other players for buffs. But Blizzard, official Blizzard, is in the process of implementing hardcore servers into retail World of Warcraft. So you will see, because hardcore is so popular, Blizzard is in the process of actually implementing a hardcore server in retail WoW. So we're going to see it eventually in the official game. And that's because of how popular it is.
Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I've played WoW since it came out in 2004, so, you know, when you played it as long as I have, you know, you want to do something that's challenging or something that's different. This is a lot more challenging. Because if I die at any point, I have to start over. You know, you have to start over, so... Oh, he's got poison on him. Come on, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it, cleanse it. There you go. Too late, too late. I just wasted the food I gave him. Damn it. I hate it when I do that. It's not Turtle WoW. You don't get anything for completing the achievement other than... There is a point system. You get points for achievements that you complete, and there is a verification code. So when you finish, you can get verified. You must be max level for your expansion to get verification string. So once you hit 60, you'll get a verification string, and then I think you just go to the Classic Hardcore website. You can put it in there. Go to the classichardcore.net, and there's a place where you can get verified. Somewhere on here. Let's see, guys. Maybe it... Here, get verified. Oh, wow. Do you have to, like, register to the website? Okay. I'm sure I've got a login for this one. I think I do. I'm actually on the Hall of Legends. There's also... It tracks this stuff, like achievements here. If you go to Hall of Legends leaderboards. So if you get verified and stuff... It looks like there. It's just taking a while to load. You can see like how Nom's got all these. These are all the different characters he's leveled to 60 without dying. This guy's actually done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's leveled 8 characters to 60 without dying, which is interesting. And there you can see, there's my character. I leveled a warrior to 60 without dying. But anyways, yeah, I haven't done the verification process because that's new. The verification process didn't exist. Yeah, it's like a leaderboard, and yeah, it's more just for personal edification. Just to be like, to say you did it. And there is a hardcore elite guild. So when you reach level 60, if you choose to remain a hardcore character and only have 1 life, you can, and you can join the hardcore elite guild. And the Hardcore Elite Guild is all players who have never died. And they do stuff. They do dungeons and raids and stuff together. So, you know, if you want to do like a Molten Core raid with a bunch of people who've never died, you can. You know what I mean? It's pretty hard for them to get enough people to do those things because, you know, you got to have people that have never died. No. This is only classic hardcore. This is only classic WoW. This add-on specific to World of Warcraft Classic. If you want to play like hardcore mode or something, just go play Turtle WoW. If you want to do it on purpose, like Turtle WoW or Duskhaven both have hardcore modes, but I would recommend Turtle over Duskhaven just because it has a bigger population and because the hardcore mode I think is a little more fleshed out over there. And you can see all these notifications here are all the people that are dying. See those notifications that keep popping up? Those are all the people that have died and that on their characters, right? And we can show the death log right here. So since I've logged in, this is how many... Wow, the level 57 person died since I've logged in. Right? Yeah, it's an add-on on retail WoW. For Classic. World of Warcraft Classic. Right here. Game version. World of Warcraft Classic. Right? Yeah, just since I've logged in, these are all the people that have died since I've logged in that have the hardcore add-on installed. So we've got a level 57 character has died. There's a level 45 priest has died. And all these others. Come on. I guess maybe because I'm in combat? Yeah. Well, some people get real picky with the names, you know what I mean? I call World of Warcraft Classic Retail Classic. And people get mad at me, they're like, no, retail is only Shadowlands. I'm like, not really. Retail means the retail version of the game that's supported by Blizzard, right? So to me, retail is all versions of World of Warcraft that Blizzard actively runs. To me, that's retail, right? Because it's the retail, you're paying for it. Retail means money, right? You're paying for it. So to me, when I say retail classic, it means retail World of Warcraft Classic. But some people get all finicky about it, and they're like, no, retail means Shadowlands, you know, or Dragonflight or something, you know. And I'm like, well, to some people it means that, to some people it doesn't. Like you said, tomato, tomato, I don't know. So it's, people get all weird about that shit. So forgive me if I sounded abrupt or bitchy. I wasn't trying to be bitchy. I was just, some people, you know, are weird about that stuff. No, you're only going to see people who have the add-on installed. No, you don't see people without the add-on. They have to have the add-on. The add-on is what communicates it. You have to have the add-on installed, they have to have the add-on installed to be able to see that type of stuff, right? If you don't have the add-on installed, you're not playing hardcore. It's just that simple. You know, it's not hardcore if you don't have the add-on installed. Is there any punishment when you break the rules? I love these questions because there's always all these people that try to cheat. You know, I'm not a cheater. I don't cheat. You know, if I do something, I do it straight up. You know, is there punishment if you break the rules? No, there's no punishment. I mean, you know, the add-on monitors you, right? So the add-on, you can't like use the mailbox. If you try to use the mailbox, you won't be able to because the add-on prevents it. If you try to use the auction house, you can't. The only way you can really break the rules is if you have like a level 60 or high level character or other characters that are shadowing you, helping you do stuff. But so, you know, but why would you do that? Like, why would you level to 60 in hardcore and have someone help you? To me, you're a fucking idiot, right? You do that, you're just an idiot. Like, people that cheat, in my mind, are the lowest level of scum in the universe. Like, if you're a fucking cheater, you're just a loser, in my mind. You're a loser. You can't do things in your own violation, man. You don't have any balls, man. You don't have any balls, you have no intelligence. If you had any intelligence, you'd actually complete the challenge the way it's meant to be completed. You know what I mean? See, I have no tolerance for cheaters. I think they're the lowest scum of the universe. They're pussies, in my opinion. Fucking losers. Yeah, I don't like that. So I don't like thinking about that kind of shit because to me, they're just idiots. So I don't like to waste my time with it. I don't waste my time with it. Yes. Nice, Ryan. Yeah, but it's all about having fun. I mean, playing hardcore WoW is about having fun. The idea is to challenge yourself, to make the game more fun because it's more challenging. The biggest problem with MMOs in general is that they're not challenging enough, right? They're too easy. I mean, you get these MMOs that come out, you just fly to max level in like a day or less, and it's not challenging, and thus it's not fun. You know, the harder the challenge, the greater the sense of achievement, thus the greater sense of satisfaction and enjoyment when the challenge is actually successfully conquered, right? When the task is completed. So it's just such a simple thing. So by cheating or doing stuff that isn't keeping that challenge the way it was meant to be, you're basically cheating yourself out of fun. Cheating yourself. Well, you can play Turtle WoW. Turtle WoW's free, right? And Turtle WoW has hardcore modes and everything, so just go play Turtle WoW. I mean, as soon as this character is done and we do some dungeons at max level with this character, I'll probably be playing a Turtle WoW character. So, because Turtle WoW is a good server. They've created all kinds of custom content, which is pretty cool. And of course he's got poison. Every single fight they're poisoning my pet. So annoying.
Lovely, lovely. 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 Lovely.
You never played? Oh, you've never played vanilla? If you've never played vanilla, you're in for a treat, man. Vanilla's the best version of WoW. If you've never played vanilla WoW, man, you're in for a treat, Nick. You're gonna have a blast because it's the best version of the game, in my opinion. Yeah.
Lovely.
The first expansion you played was Warlords of Draenor?
Lovely.
Well, like I said, you're in for a treat then. Yeah. The lovely is it's just an audio alert trigger that I have that whenever I dodge an attack, he goes lovely, and that just lets me know that my mongoose bite is available for me. That I can use mongoose bite. Yeah, Warlords is not old, my friend. Warlords is, I mean, if you've never played vanilla, dude, you gotta fucking download Turtle and jump in because it's so much more fun than Warlords of Draenor, man. Guess I'm done with this quest already. I was just killing to kill. Didn't realize I was already done. I get that way because I'm so used to grinding mobs from Lineage 2. Once I flip the switch to start killing, I just don't stop. I just keep killing. I can't stop. I can't stop. Kill them. Kill them all. Kill them all. I just can't stop, man. And then I look up and I'm like, shit, the quest is done. Okay. All right. Yes, Morpheus. They are all.
What can I do for you? Mission accomplished, adventurer. Well played, well played. Allow me to reward your work thus
Well
far
played.
with some coin from the Stormwind coffers. I'd recommend spending it on material that will aid you in your next mission. One that will take you into the ruins of Endor Hall itself. Be ready, be vigilant.
Be ready, be vigilant.
Hey there. Within the lands of former Lord Iran are 8 cauldrons, 4 here in the west and 4 more ensconced in the east. These cauldrons spew poisons into the air, propagating the plague throughout the land for the scourge. The necromantic might of Kel'Thuzad is too strong to outright shut down these cauldrons, but we think we might.
Hey, thanks for the sub. Thank you. Thanks, Nick.
My second, High Priestess McDonald, will be your point on this assignment. She'll continue the briefing from here.
May the power of the light shine upon you in these dark times, adventurer. I am pleased to serve as your coordinator for our plan to sabotage the Scourge's cauldrons. Our goal will be to change the composition of the plague that the cauldrons create into something that negatively affects the Scourge. In order to effect this change, you will need to secure access to each of the 4 cauldrons present in the Western Plaguelands. Stand ready, hero, for a glorious battle against the vile Scourge awaits you. Of the 4 cauldrons here in the west, the one located at Fellstone Field may be the easiest one in obtaining access to. The Scourge have greener troops positioned here, though they should not be underestimated. Go to Fellstone Field northwest of Anderhall and engage the Cauldron Lord there. We think it has a key that will unlock access to the cauldron. When unlocked, use this bottle to obtain a sample of the poisons inside the cauldron. We'll need it for study in developing a counteragent.
I might be a little bit too low level to be doing these quests, but we'll give this one cauldron a go. But I'm not going to do the second cauldron, because it'll be too tough. What level are these guys? 51. I should tame some of these guys. Tameable abilities. Okay, level 50, not too bad. Not bad. Slow gray.
Lovely. Lovely. Lovely.
There's the cauldron orb. Shit. Nice AoE fire blast he's got going on there. Oh, my add-ons aren't going to work for Turtle WoW, Nick. Remember, this is not Turtle WoW. If you're going to do Turtle WoW, do Shagu. Go to, hey, what's up, Quick Draw? Go to shagu.org. If you're going to do Turtle WoW. Download PF Quest Turtle, PF Quest. Download Shagu Tweaks, Shagu DPS, Shagu Plates. Download all those add-ons for Turtle WoW. If you want to really customize UI, you can download PF UI. But yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, definitely shagu.org is where you want to go for most of your Turtle WoW add-ons that you want to use. Yeah, this is a very dangerous area. I know. It's a very dangerous area. We're gonna give it a go. Danger's my middle name. Sure, I'll pip up out. I like to live dangerously. Danger's my middle name. I don't know, dude. I can't really help you. You probably just need a patch. I would go to... Yeah, I don't know, dude. Go to the Turtle WoW forums. I'm kind of busy at the moment. Your game is black, yeah. Go to the Turtle WoW forums and maybe look there, or go to the Turtle WoW Discord. Alright? Go to the Turtle WoW Discord and ask in Discord for help. What's up, Valiant? How you doing, man? Yeah, still alive. Nice AoE fire attack. But if your screen's black, Nick, it's probably because you need to update your client. Alright, this is getting difficult. Let's... Yeah, sorry, Nick. Yeah, I've heard of that error before, but you probably need to update your client. There's a patcher they have on their forums. You search the forums for Turtle Wow like patcher, or you might find it. Otherwise, just go to their Discord server and ask for help. Or just search for screen is black on their Discord, or search for, you know, Turtle Wow patcher. You should be able to figure it out. Verti, the human warrior, has died at level 6. Get off the tree. I've never disabled the death announcement because I actually like to see them, so I've never tried to disable. Yeah, the hardcore item, ever since that one person kind of cracked into the green wall side of it and was able to actually post. He was able to actually post announcements to everybody. He like hacked the add-on. Ever since then, they changed it, and they disabled Greenwall, and they just recently added some of this stuff back. But I haven't tried to disable, like, here, let's... I don't know where you disable it at. I don't see it in here. But like I said, I've never tried to disable it. I actually like seeing the death announcements. I like seeing who's dying. First option on the beginning. It's not this one. No, this doesn't disable announcements. This just disables the log. No, this doesn't... Oh, this one? Okay, this one off. Well, here, let's turn it off. Here, let's show the log, but turn off the announcements. So in theory, and let's reload the UI. In theory, we should still see something show up in the log, but the announcement shouldn't appear, right? So now the log's empty. Yeah, see, and it worked. See, it totally worked. Quick draw, look. We've had 2 death announcements since I reloaded the UI, and they haven't showed up. So yeah, it works fine for me. Maybe you need to update the add-on? Works for me, quick draw. Works on my machine. Oh, I just reloaded the UI so I could clear out the log here. Because, you know, to test that the announcements weren't showing up, I had to see that they're actually... I wanted to see that there were deaths. And you can see there's a couple deaths here.
King's honor, friend. Well done, adventurer. It should take Alchemist Arbington no time at all to analyze this and devise a counter-agent to introduce into the cauldron. If we are able to pump out enough of it into the air, we might be able to weaken all the scourge present here. This will no doubt be an ongoing ordeal.
Can I help you?
We will need to continually hit these cauldrons and introduce our reagents into their mix. Still, if we can keep it up, we will have a huge advantage over Scourge when the time comes for battle.
Greetings.
One of the plague cauldrons is located in the field of a former farmhouse now referred to as Dawson's Tears. Well, we shall shed no tears this day as we thwart the Scourge and have them choke on their own fumes. Go to Dawson's Tears, almost due north of Andorhal, and eliminate the Cauldron Lord there. It should have a key like the last one did, allowing you into the cauldron. Use this bottle to obtain a sample from inside the cauldron. Each cauldron has its own distinct brew of...
4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. We're just gonna hearth. Just gonna hearth to Storm. Well, actually, you know what? No, wait a minute. That's not right. What's the travel time? Distance from Stormwind to... Actually, we're closer to Menethil from here, so let's just go ahead.
Can I help? Where would you like to fly to?
Unless...
Off and away.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Can't do that in flight. 5 minutes. All right. 5 minutes. All right. Dragon, yep, there he is. Now, I tried to kill him, but I couldn't. He was too tough. I was able to kill some level 44 silver elites, but when I was like 50, but I couldn't kill him. He was more difficult for some reason. Some of the silver elites are more difficult than others. See, look, there's more deaths are appearing. Actually, now that I have it turned off, quick draw, it's kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice with it off. Now that I have it turned off quick, because I can still see the deaths here on in the log. And if I click on one, you know, if you hover over it, you'll see that in the tooltip it tells you, like, the name. Usually it tells you what they died to, but this one doesn't. But here it does. Like, this one killed by Vicious Growl. This character killed by a Bluegill Raider. This character killed by a Black Dragon Whelp. Okay, that's kind of unusual. Oh, that would have been in Lakeshire then. But yeah, we're going to play... Once we get this character to 60 and we do some stuff at 60, I'm going to go ahead and start creating a leveling series of a character on Turtle WoW. We'll do Turtle WoW. Actually, let's fire up Turtle WoW. I want to look at the interface. One thing on Turtle WoW that I don't want to say I had problems with, but you know, Turtle WoW is the old 1.12 vanilla client, so you know you don't have as many options as I would like, you know, for like UI and stuff. But I have a UI that I actually kind of like. I mean, the add-ons I have that do work on Turtle, I mean, of course I love the Shagu add-ons, Shagu tweaks, DPS, plates, all that stuff. For frames, though, Luna unit frames actually works. I don't have it turned on right now, but the Luna unit frames is really, really good. So we're going to be using, like when we're doing parties and stuff in Turtle WoW, we'll be using probably Luna frames. What was it? Password 123. That's not my password, but that nice. Yeah, but that's not my password, Ryan. Sorry. Okay, so you can see in Turtle WoW. Oh, there's Valst. Hey, Valst. But look how laggy Turtle WoW. I mean, one thing about Turtle WoW is it is kind of laggy. Well, let's get my character over towards the boat. Let's just, I don't know. Look how long it takes just to load my character's portrait, and you can still see that, like, it hasn't loaded all the people into the server. So, yeah, I heard about that. I heard. So it's just the server's, it doesn't, once it loads, it runs pretty good, but it definitely is not the best performing server. So you can see there's 5,174 players online. You still can't even see my character's model yet. But very popular private server. You can see people are all starting to pop in now. So man, yeah, you can see the server is busy, but like, why are so many people just standing around in Stormwind? I wonder though. Anyways, so that's Turtle WoW. Can you, hey Valst? I need to test something out. I want to test something out really quick. Hey Valst, can you join a party with me really quick in Turtle WoW? I just want to check something. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, I can't because I'm hardcore. Shit. Here, let me log into someone who can. Let me log into someone who can. Are you hardcore? You're not hardcore though. I want to test I want to see the party windows. But I think this character is not hardcore. Crap, where am I? Where did I log out with this character? I'm actually... Oh, I know what I was doing. Yeah. Okay, I invited you to join my group. Am I in a group? No, he hasn't accepted. You haven't accepted my invite. Oh. Okay, so here's what it looks like. The problem with the interface that I use is that it uses party windows that I don't think I can move. So I can't move these windows around, which sucks. So what I would have to do is If I wanted to play where I was doing like, you know, groups and stuff, I would have to turn on my Luna unit frames, and I'll show you what it looks like with Luna. Because Luna are the frames that I like best for Turtle WoW. But you can see Turtle takes forever in a day to load. Like every time you load into the game, it takes forever. Every time you like load into an instance, it takes forever. That's the one bad thing about Turtle, is it's just the server doesn't have the best performing server. But once you get it loaded, it runs fine. It looks like it's stuck. It's stuck. Sometimes in the winter when it gets cold, the blade will stick. Yeah, I think it hung up. So those are the bad things about Turtle WoW. Is this the performance of the server is annoying. Yeah. Well, there's lots of ways that your hardcore run can end if you do something silly like jump off a boat or fall off an elevator, you know.
Where would you like to fly to?
Where would you like to fly to?
Safe travel.
Yeah, so whatever. It looks like Turtle just whatever. It looks like it just hung up. Right? So I'm just going to have to kill it. I had to close Turtle WoW. And I'm not going to lie, one of the reasons I stopped playing Turtle WoW, one of the reasons I didn't go back to Turtle WoW when I started playing Classic was because I enjoyed the Classic client so much better. It's just such a better client. Oh, I don't usually have it hang up on me like that. That doesn't usually happen that much. But everybody has the loading issues, Valst. You can't tell me that the game loads quick or that stuff popped in instantly. Like when I load into Stormwind, like, you can't tell me that when you load in all the character models show up instantly. They don't. It works that way for everybody, because I've watched plenty of streamer videos on Turtle where they've basically shown, how slow it is to load, Like, this time it loaded okay because it had previously already loaded. But anyways. Let's see if we can get Valst into the group again. I just want to show you... Well, maybe not. Now you can see the group windows here, and this is Luna unit frames, and I actually really like Luna. So here I can just, I can move the party frames wherever I want. I've got my character frame, my target frame. Over here we've got our array frames. We can scale, resize these things and everything, and so Luna's pretty good. Yeah, so anyway, I just want to show you that when I play this, if I was going to do group content in Turtle WoW, I would be forced to probably change my UI from the UI that I actually do like, which is kind of the elven, like forest and leaves and stuff, overlays that I use. Those just don't work very well for when I get into parties, unless I want to leave the party windows all the way up the top left corner of the screen, which I don't. I don't like that. Well, it depends, Val. So you saw that when I loaded the second time, it loaded really quick. So it looked like the first time I loaded, maybe because I haven't played the game in a long time. It took a long time to load everybody into the game, but once it loaded, it seems to have cached some of the stuff. It must be caching some of the data, because the second time I logged in, it was much faster. It was much faster. But no, Turtle's a great server. I'm not trying to bash the server. I think it's a fantastic server. I'm just saying that those are some of the things that are a little bit annoying about the server. The performance isn't very good. I've logged quite a few hours playing Turtle WoW. I've played quite a bit. But yeah, after this character reaches max level and we do some LBRS, UBRs, or maybe until this character dies or something, I don't know, then we'll definitely play. I don't know what I'd play on Turtle WoW, though. Like I said, I'm not sure what character I'd play. Because they are different, you know, there are different... I'd have to go through all the character specs and see what's changed with each character. I know the priest is one that I was really kind of liking, because the priest had that really interesting ability to like mark somebody, or the priest had some new abilities that were pretty cool looking. Yeah, they seriously need to upgrade the hardware or whatever it is. You know, I don't know who's hosting their server, but how laggy is it? Valst, how laggy is it with 6,000 people? Because I remember when they got up to 3,500, and it was bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty bad. Like, especially if you're playing hardcore, right? If you go to the turtlewow.org here and you look at the population, I'm not talking about continuous lag. What I'm talking about is lag spikes, right? And all you have to do is go back to watch my videos on it. So when they got right here, when they peaked at about 3,500, right here, there were lots of lag spikes. It wasn't laggy as you were playing, but you would have these lag spikes where your game would freeze for about like a second. And it happened fairly frequently. And that's a really bad thing when you're playing hardcore. You're in the middle of a fight, you know, and it freezes for like a second. That could be bad. Now it's way better? Okay. So it sounds like they probably upgraded something then. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, Jujubee Gold, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, I think if they did like you know, upgrade the server, that would be good, because before when it reached 3,500, it was there were some issues. But I like how resilient Turtle WoW is. Like how they went so long with such a small player base, and like they didn't seem to stop them. Like a lot of servers would have died off. You know, they went like years with like a player base of like a couple hundred people. You know what I mean? So. Juju beans, man. You been around the block? Yeah, it'll be cool. We'll definitely we'll check it out. Okay, we got some moral grain. We got some more moral grain. We got earth root. More moral grain. Okay, that was amazing. I just opened up 1, 2, 3. I just opened up 5 of those casings, evergreen casings, and to get moral grain out of 4 out of 5 is amazingly good. So that was really, really good. That was good luck, actually. That was really good luck.
Greetings.
I'm not really sure how I got here. I seem to remember traveling a raft.
Money, friend! Glad I could help.
Moral grain research. Is that the... Okay, there's that. That's cool. Yeah, Turtle's a good server. Like I said, I'm gonna play it again here pretty soon. Probably in about a couple weeks from now, we'll start playing some Turtle WoW.
Lovely.
Well, this server's pretty populated. Like, yeah, a lot of people play on Bloodsail Buccaneers play hardcore WoW, so this server's pretty populated. And of course, Turtle WoW's really doing really well as well. So
Lovely.
you resisted my trap, you bastard! But it's amazing how many people die. Look at all these people that have died. You know? Yeah, Classic is definitely the way to play. Damn it, I was just gonna grab that crystal. So many people dying, man. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? Where did all those guys come from? Holy shit. I know, I almost died there. I could have died there. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. My wife's in the room going, JJ, do you mark your targets? What do you mean, do I mark my targets? No, I don't normally mark them. I mean, you can't use the Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark is only for ranged abilities, so it's not going to do any good for a melee hunter. What happened there? No, you can't use Hunter's Mark's pointless. It only adds ranged attack power. Here. Places the Hunter's Mark on a target, increasing ranged attack power of all attackers. It's only ranged attack power, so it's pointless, you know what I mean? But what happened there? Why did all those gorillas almost kill me? Look at this. Okay, watch this. Notice like the mini-map up here in the top. Notice the mini-map at the top. So I'm going to attack this Thunderer right here. But watch the mini-map. Watch how on the mini-maps there's going to be a bunch of gorillas that come in here. Right here. See these gorillas running in here? It's like, what the heck? What are these guys? And they're running like bad. There's 3 of them. Look at that. What the heck? What? I could have died right there. 4 gorillas on me. Luckily my pet was tanky enough to stay alive for a few seconds. Watch my pet's health. At this point, I'm like, I'm out of here. One of the gorillas, for some reason, decides to run back, which I don't know why. I mean, I would have been dead here if there would have been respawns. I would have been probably dead. Like, if there would have been a couple respawns I had to run through, it would have been very interesting, to say the least. I mean, I could have feigned death and tried to, like, hearth out or something, but... that was really weird. That was really weird, man. There's a super rare white gorilla. It would be cool to have. Oh, yeah? Anyways, that was just really scary. That scared the heck out of me. 1 minute I was killing 1 gorilla. Next thing you know, there were 4 gorillas on me. So that was messed up. I'm glad that I didn't die. Not really. Not really. I mean, they have like an AoE stomp or whatever, AoE like ground pound. I mean, I don't know. They're not the best bet. You don't see people use them very often. That was so... I'm still freaking out about that. Like, that would have been a really bad way to die. Yeah, it was weird. Like, that would have been a really bad way to die, though. You're just sitting there and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, 3 gorillas just come charging in. That's what happened. Those 3 gorillas just charged in on me. For no really apparent reason. You know? When do we get that quest, the repeat turn-in quest? There, the Danga's Hungry Repeatable. Was that the one that's repeatable? How long till 60? Oh, Probably another week, and because the way I play, I don't play a ton. Like I don't like hardcore it and play like a lot. So I'd say probably about a week and a half to 2 weeks until I'm 60. If I like hardcored it, like really put in a lot of time, I could get to 60 in like 4 days probably, but do like 2 levels a day. But yeah, probably like 10 days from now or something. Probably like 10 days, 10, 11 days. I mean, if I put in like 6 hours a day, I should be able to get there. And like, because it takes about 6 hours a level for me, you know what I mean? Because I'm not doing just like, if I was doing like non-stop quests, it might speed up though. Because once we get to around level 54, we pretty much have quests all the way to 60. Like right now, there's not a lot of quests around my level that are easy to do. But once we get to like 54, we're going to have like, you know, Felwood and some of these other zones, you know. Felwood and some you know, Western Plagueland quests. We're going to maybe be able to do some more Searing Gorge quests. And eventually we're going to have the, you know, Eastern Plaguelands quests as well. And then you're going to have Winter Spring's going to open up pretty soon after that. So you'll have a lot more quests that you can do. So it'll speed up the leveling process quite a bit. I'm going to try it. I don't think I'll be doing raiding only because I don't think anybody will take me in a raid because I'm a melee hunter. So I'd be surprised if they let me in there as a melee hunter, but to do raiding, we'd have to gear up our character first. So we have to, you know, do LBRS and UBRS and, you know, get those, get the right, you know, best in slot pre-raid gear. For a melee hunter, which is interesting, I don't even know what the best in slot pre-raid gear is for a hunter. I don't know. What we really need is a really, really powerful two-hand weapon. You know, powerful two-hand weapon that's slow. It's got like a 3.4 or slower attack speed that has a lot of agility on it. Agility or strength, you know. So I'll do some research and try to figure out what that is. You know, what is the best in slot pre-raid, you know, weapon for a melee hunter. Another, I can't believe that. We are 5 out of 6 Moral Grain. That is against all odds. Moral Grain, usually you'll get like 1 out of every 4 or 5. I've gotten 5 out of the last like 6. That's insanely good RNG luck. Insanely good. So that quest is actually already done. Just the Moral Grain research. And then after that, turn in, we'll be doing the repeatables to get like potions and really good stuff. We still haven't done the Lara Cart, whatever is that quest. Let's see if we can, I can't remember how that works, but let's do it. So yeah, I would like to do raids in hardcore. Like I said, I just don't know if they're going to take a melee hunter. So, and I'm not going to change because the whole point of doing melee is I wanted to just do it until we die, which hopefully we never die, but I'm sure at some point you're going to die. It's pretty hard to not die when you're doing like raids and stuff. Angry, the human warlock has died. That's some serious god rays. Whoa. .06. There are god rays everywhere. There's god rays coming off the crystal. Yeah, the god rays are coming off the crystal. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm currently level 52. It's on the bottom left corner of the screen. But these god rays are funny though. We probably have to turn these off in a second though, but they're kind of funny right now actually. They give kind of a surrealism. I don't know, look at the rays coming off the water. Wow. And he's saying, do you like him? It kind of gives a different feel to it, that's for sure. I mean, it's fun for this. I think for this zone it works kind of a little bit. For this zone, I think it gives you an interesting feeling, you know. There's god rays coming off the raptor. Oh my god, that's too funny. There's light coming out his butt. He's blinding me with light out of his arse. Look at the god rays coming on. Alright. What do you mean, what's the vanilla name? You mean the name of the server? I'm not sure what you're asking. This is classic World of Warcraft. This is World of Warcraft Classic era, level 1 to 60. The server is Bloodsail Buccaneers, which is an Alliance RP server. We're playing hardcore mode, which means we have the World of Warcraft add-on Classic Hardcore installed. And we're leveling 1 to 60 without dying. As a melee hunter, we can't use any ranged weapons. We have no ranged abilities whatsoever. I think Quick Draw's right. I think I actually like the hardcore alert off. After turning it off, I think I actually like it off. Let's do guild only. No, let's not do guild. Let's just do off. We still see the deaths in the log, so. Talent build? Yeah, just 5 out of 5 on deflection. We've got 3 out of 3 on monster slaying. I mean, basically you want to start off and you want to do 5 out of 5 deflection and 2 out of 2 savage strikes. That's what you want to do right off the bat because raptor strike's your primary ability, so you want that 20% crit strike chance. And then after that, I went into beast mastery, did the usual beast mastery stuff, all the way down to 3 out of 5 on frenzy. And then I stopped after that because I really didn't care too much about bestial wrath. Probably would have been nice to get Bestial Wrath, but I wanted to put more talent points back into survival, so we went back, we grabbed a 3 out of 3 monster slaying. We grabbed 2 out of 2 clever traps because it increases my trap damage by 30%. And then we grabbed deterrence just for survivability. And now we're putting points into survivalist so we can get down to this next tier, where we're going to grab sure-footed, which is going to increase our hit chance. And then we're going to grab probably improved feign death, and then we'll finish out with trap mastery. Once we hit level 60, I'll respec into more of a survival-based build. That's the thought process going into it right at the moment. Ooh, we got 2. Nice. We got 2. They apparently managed to miss my trap entirely.
Lovely.
Don't know why my monkey wasn't up, but it wasn't.
Lovely. Lovely.
God rays. Interesting. I never used this filter before. It's kind of cool. Makes you feel like you're in a very bizarre zone. Balance? Balance? Is that what you're gonna say? Oh, weapon? It's just the Tuskar Sword of Power. It's good because it's got plus 44 attack power on it. So it's 3.7 attack speed, 38 damage. It's 169 top end damage, 38 damage per second. So it's a pretty good weapon. I've got a couple other weapons like the Bone Biter and stuff, but this actually does better because of the because that plus 44 attack power actually really makes a pretty big difference. So. And it's not a very, I mean, at my level, there's way better weapons we could probably get at my level, but if we could get the Dragon's Call out of Sunken Temple, that would be amazing, you know? My wife wants me to come. Hold on, it's not that much. It's like 4.5%. It is, actually it's higher than I thought. It's 5.33. My wife needs me, so hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm gonna take a quick break just to go to the bathroom and see what my wife wants. Yeah, it's base crit, but you have the talent that gives you 20% crit to Raptor. So that means my crit for Raptor and Mongoose is gonna be 25.3 or whatever % chance. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. It's funny how you look at my weapon here. You can see like the poison dripping off of it. When you kill the venom hide raptors, they poison you. When they poison you, sometimes they poison your weapon. Your weapon gets coated with their poison, and then your weapon does more damage. So on one of the private servers, like Elysium, it was really weird because the poison that they put on the weapon would last 8 hours, which was like so OP. But here in vanilla, it just lasts 5 minutes. What is my favorite class and spec? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of classes and specs. My favorite? What do you mean, what is Melee Hunter for me? Like, how does it rank? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, I logged in right next to a Devil's Sword. Wow, my pet's doing pretty good. My pet actually was holding... My pet was actually holding up pretty well. Wasn't like logging in to have a Devil's Sword standing right on top of your head. That was kind of scary. I don't know, favorite class. My favorite classes are Priest, Paladin, Hunter. Priest, Paladin, Hunter, Warrior, Rogue are my favorite classes. I don't really have a favorite. I would say Protection Paladin's probably one of my favorites. Protection Paladin, Subtlety Rogue. I like Disc Priest in Burning Crusade. It's one of my favorites. So... yeah, so it just depends, you know. But I mean, I don't really have like I don't have a main one that I could just say this is my all-time favorite. I mean, I would say Disc Priest probably is one of my all-time favorites in Burning Crusade. And I would also say Survival Hunter in Burning Crusade is probably one of my favorites. And then I would say Protection Paladin in Wrath of the Lich King. And Retribution Paladin in Cataclysm. And yeah, those are some of my favorites, all-time favorites. What am I trying to do? Right now, I'm just killing raptors, getting a little bit of experience, getting some leather, because I want to continue maxing out my leather working, while I'm also trying to finish out this quest here. Yeah. I play the game in a very relaxed fashion. I don't like go always from quest to quest. A lot of times I'll just sit around and farm mobs for like half an hour or an hour just because I feel like it. It's just the way I play. I don't try to rush through the game. As long as I'm getting something done, you know, by killing these mobs, I'm getting leather that I can use for leather working. I'm also, you know, getting experience. I'm leveling with experience I'm killing from. And then I get the chance to get drops too. Like, you know, there's always a chance they'll drop some gear, there'll be upgrade gear. And I'm always working towards other stuff. Like, as I'm going around and grow a crater, I'm grabbing crystals because I want to keep replenishing my crystal wards and my crystal spires, the buffs I use for my pet and for myself. And then I'm also looking to just finish out any quests that I have here in the zone, you know, as I'm moving through the zone. I have tried Melee Hunter and Turtle WoW, and I very much dislike Melee Hunter and Turtle WoW. I think it's really poorly implemented, and I think whoever created the Melee Hunter and Turtle WoW has no concept of how to really create a Melee Hunter, and he obviously doesn't understand the Hunter class very well. Because they haven't really given the Melee Hunter like any new abilities. They've given him Aspect of the Wolf, which is really a poor, shitty ability because it takes entirely too much mana to cast. Like, so if you're a melee hunter, think about it. If you're a melee hunter, you're going to be hitting people, right? You're going to be up next to them. Well, if you're hitting them, at some point in time, they're going to hit you back. I don't care how, if you're using a pet, you're trying to hold threat with your pet, at some point in time, they're going to hit you. So it's nice to have Aspect of the Monkey, right? It's nice to have dodge, so you can avoid their attacks. So if you're going to give a melee hunter ability called Aspect of the Wolf, that allows the melee hunter to do more, they just basically is a straight up AP, attack power increase, you should bake in some monkey in there. I mean, it is Aspect of the Wolves. I would imagine wolves are pretty quick, right? So I would definitely, maybe you don't want to give the full, you know, what, the full, like, what is it, 12% dodge? But at least give half of that. At a minimum, give 6% dodge out of into wolf. That's the problem. The problem is you're going to get into situations with your melee hunter and Turtle WoW where you want to switch into monkey because you're low on health and you don't want to die. And when you do that, that's fine. But then when you go back into Aspect of the Wolf, which gives you the 155 attack power, it costs like 250 mana or some ridiculous amount of mana. And so what happens is if you start aspect dancing, so to speak, you lose... Jesus. You lose all your mana, and you lose it really quick. So it's just not, it's not very good. Like the melee hunter on the private server, Duskhaven. The private server the melee hunter on the private server Duskhaven is a way better implementation of the melee hunter because they gave you all kinds of really cool new abilities. And I haven't played it yet, but I mean it's definitely a much better attempt at creating like a viable melee hunter, you know. Where? I don't see him. You gotta love the free hides. Well, so much for my good RNG. I'd done so good getting moral grain on those last 3 evergreen casings. It didn't give me any moral grain. But that's to be expected. It doesn't drop. It's like 1 out of 4 usually, and I had gotten 5 out of 6, which is just insanely crazy lucky.
The winds guide you. May the eternal sun shine upon thee. Peace, friend. This will do nicely, adventurer. It seems Larkordwe eats well these days, although I wonder where he found a Threshodon in this area. Odd. Regardless, I will hold on to this until you are ready for your confrontation with the beast. Do not worry for my safety. I am sure you've angered Larkordwe enough that he will not kill me until after he's tasted your flesh. I'm actually surprised he has not come for you yet, adventurer, but all is well, for I have a final plan that will bring the monster to us. Being the dominant male gives Larkordwe rights to breed with any female he chooses, and he chooses many of them. You'll find many Ravasaur eggs to the west of here. Get close to them and you should provoke an attack by his mates. The females produce an awful smell from a gland in their heads that allow males to know they are ready to breed. Bring me 2 of those glands.
play.
Yeah, warlocks are good. Paladin's probably the easiest, but after Paladin, the classes that are generally considered to be the easiest are going to be like Warlock and, pet classes like Warlock, Hunter. Yeah, warriors, mages, warlocks not as much, but
Greetings, traveler. Ah, fine specimens, adventurer. The 2 pieces you found should be perfect for baiting Larkori into the open. I cannot wait to see the outcome of your fight with the monster. He is a massive thing with claws as sharp as the finest blades. You will look into his eyes and you will know death. This will be the most difficult part, because there is some complexity to the plan. To the north of here, you will find a...
Druid's okay. I mean, it's a good tanking class as a secondary tank. And it's pretty good, but it's not, it's pretty good. Druids are good. They offer, battle res doesn't really matter because it's hardcore, so if someone dies, they're done anyway. So battle res doesn't really matter. But Druids do have their, they do have their buffs. And they are useful, for sure. But, Feral Druids actually do quite well, but they're high skill ceiling. You have to really understand how to play them, but you can do really good damage on a Feral Druid, actually. Shamans are always good. I don't really play Horde a lot, so... But yeah, Shamans is usually a pretty good class. I don't... It's not my favorite healer because they don't have a lot of good oh shit buttons. You know, they can't bubble themselves, you know, fear, shack. I like priests better, but the Shamans aren't bad. He resisted that fire trap. I don't know if he resisted the other one. Hi, Rhue. Hi, Rhue. Kitty's coming to say hi. Why don't you go lay down in your bed there? Rhue, I can't hold you right now. I'm playing this game. Okay, go lay down.
This will be the most difficult part, because there is some complexity to the plan. To the north of here, you will find a small trail into the mountains. It was here I saw Larkorwi last. You will know you are in the right area, because of all the bones from massive creatures that once wandered nearby. Take the meat you recovered and place it there. Ah, I've been expecting you. The Earth Mother be praised. You've done it.
Oh.
Fair play to you, adventurer. You have proven to be a great hunter in your own right. Your spirit is strong, your bravery unmatched, and your strength has been fortified. I bow down to your skills. Only the greatest of my ancestors could have accomplished something so incredible. Congratulations.
I think I'm gonna... Do I want to equip this? It's 17 agility. I lose the agility, but man, it's got more armor and 16 stamina. Whew. A lot of stamina. Rock with it. Yeah, it's bugging me. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break because my dinner's gonna be eating dinner here in a second, and I gotta walk the dog and such. I'll probably stop the stream here, but I'll be back in like half an hour to an hour, and we'll keep going. We'll get ourselves to level 53 for sure. Since we're actually not that far. And at 53, I'm trying to think if we're high enough level yet at 53. We could do this quest in Felwood. We can do, yeah, we can do Timberwall Alley, Horses of Jadenar. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can start doing Felwood. Even though Felwood's kind of tricky. You know, demons are always... They're pretty tough. Demons are pretty tough in a while. They have lots of curses and stuff that can be annoying. And slows and roots and all that kind of business. Did I freeze my crystal? Like there. I look at that. I froze the crystal in a block. Look at that. I couldn't interact with the crystal on this side because it was inside the ice. That's a first. I've never seen that before. Good boy, Rhue.
Greetings.
Okay, attack power is 424. So the difference is Crit's 562 versus 524. Man, but 16 stamina is a lot of stamina. Stick with the stamina.
Light bless you. Be careful. Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break. I will catch you guys next time. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, and I'll see you again really soon. Peace out.